Here are the crypto top headlines covered in this video. $26 XRP price still in view as Ripple CTO cites its practical utility in the trillion-dollar payments market. Also, U.S. House may vote to overturn Biden's SAB 121 veto next week. Plus, former U.S. Solicitor General claims regulators want to DeBank crypto. Welcome to Crypto Top Headlines, where there's no clickbait thumbnails or titles and no speeches on my opinions, just bringing crypto's news to you. We have a quick request that doesn't cost you anything in order to help. Help us grow this channel to 1,000 subscribers by September, which would be our channel's one-year anniversary. All we ask is that you click on the like and subscribe buttons, as well as the notification bell. By clicking on these, it does help grow the channel, so thank you in advance for doing so. Now, on to these headlines. Our first top headline, $26 XRP price still in view as Ripple CTO cites its practical utility in the trillion-dollar payments market. Ripple's XRP faced a tumultuous week as its price plummeted 11% to a 15-month low of 38 cents on Friday, exacerbating concerns among investors amidst a broader market decline. Notably, the crypto asset has shown significant weakness since attempting to recover in mid-March, evidenced by lower lows and lower highs on its daily chart. However, Friday's decline prompted a flurry of reactions within the crypto community, notably catching the attention of Ripple's Chief Technology Officer, David Schwartz. Responding to a tweet from an XRP influencer on his thoughts following XRP's drop below the 40-cent mark, Schwartz emphasized the practical utility of XRP despite its current market valuation. Still costs $1 to buy enough XRP to make a $1 payment, Schwartz tweeted, underscoring XRP's efficiency in facilitating transactions regardless of its market price fluctuations. Notably, Schwartz refrained from making direct price predictions but affirmed the intrinsic value of XRP in its role as a payment asset. Schwartz's comments come amidst an ongoing legal battle between Ripple Labs and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, which have weighed heavily on XRP's price and market sentiment since December 2020. The SEC's allegations of XRP being an unregistered security have compounded uncertainties surrounding the coin's regulatory status, contributing to its prolonged price consolidation. However, despite Friday's significant decline, which marked an 89.1% drop from its all-time high of $3.84 several years ago, supporters within the XRP community remain optimistic. Brent Hill, a staunch member of the community, expressed confidence in XRP's resilience, suggesting that the current downturn could present a strategic buying opportunity for investors. In times like these, it's important to stay grounded and view dips as rare opportunities to accumulate, Hill tweeted, echoing sentiments shared by other community members who see potential long-term gains amid short-term market turbulence. Analysts also weighed in on XRP's price movements, with some pointing to historical patterns where significant dips preceded substantial gains in the past. Dark Defender, followed by 106,000 users on X, highlighted that XRP tapped a critical support level at 39.17 cents, which could signal a price turnaround if it holds above. He identified this level as the point of control, or POC, the green dotted line, indicating it has been a central point for trading activity since 2014. Furthermore, Dark Defender, who recently forecasted an imminent God candle for XRP, highlighted a consistent pattern observed from 2014 to 2017. This suggests the crypto asset could rally by approximately 6,200% in the next bull run, potentially reaching around $26 based on the current market price of XRP. Another analyst, Lud XRP FLR, projected that XRP could surge to $70 upon breaking out of its current consolidation phase within a weekly symmetrical triangle, emphasizing substantial potential price targets ahead. At press time, XRP was trading at 42 cents, recovering slightly after the Friday morning dip, but still reflecting a 5% decline over the past 24 hours. Let me pause here for a moment. If you're getting value out of this video, please click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Our next top headline, U.S. House may vote to overturn Biden's SAB 121 vote next week. While the House and Senate already voted to overturn SAB 121, it will need a 2/3 majority vote from both chambers to invalidate Biden's veto. United States President Joe Biden's controversial veto to block Staff Accounting Bulletin 121 could be overturned by the House of Representatives next week. SAB 121, a proposed rule mandating that SEC reporting entities custodying cryptocurrencies record those holdings on their balance sheets, is currently on the House's legislation that may be considered list according to a weekly schedule posted by House Majority Leader Steve Scalise. The House has a constitutional obligation to vote to overturn or uphold presidential vetoes, so it must vote again. The votes could take place on Tuesday, July 9th or Wednesday, July 10th. A resolution to overturn the SEC's SAB 121 rule received bipartisan support from the House 228 to 182 votes and Senate 60 to 38 in May before it was vetoed by Biden later that month. Opponents argue that SAB 121 would prevent American banks from being able to custody cryptocurrency exchange-traded products at scale, potentially creating a concentration risk by handing over more control to non-bank entities. However, a 2/3 majority vote from both the House and Senate will be needed to overturn Biden's veto. Only 55.6% and 61.2% of the House and Senate members voted for the resolution in May, meaning even more support is needed from Democrats at this time. Steep hill to climb, but not impossible given how bipartisan the FIT vote was, explained Alexander Grieve, who tackles government affairs issues at cryptocurrency investment firm Paradigm. The Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act, aimed at providing clarity over how the U.S. commodities and securities regulators handle cryptocurrency-related matters, was passed 279 to 136 by the House in May. Meanwhile, Biden and Republican Party candidate Donald Trump continue to up their campaign efforts in the lead-up to the 2024 presidential election in November. Both candidates have paid more attention to digital asset-related issues in recent months, which is a good development for the industry. Carrie Langlis, Chief Security Officer at Bitcoin miner TerraWolf, recently told Cointelegraph. Albeit to different degrees, both Biden and Trump's original positions on crypto have shifted favorably our way in the last year. We should continue to build on that progress with our education and political efforts. Our next top headline, former U.S. Solicitor General claims regulators want to DeBank crypto. Several parties have filed amicus briefs with the appellate court in support of Custodia Bank receiving approval for a master account from the Federal Reserve. Donald Verrilli, who served as the Solicitor General of the United States from 2011 to 2016, has claimed in an appellate filing that federal regulators were engaged in aggressive, coordinated efforts to debank the digital asset industry. In a July 3rd amicus brief with the U.S. 10th Circuit Court of Appeals, Verrilli represented the Blockchain Association in support of an appeal from Custodia Bank. After a March decision in U.S. District Court for the District of Wyoming, Custodia appealed to the 10th Circuit, challenging the Federal Reserve from denying the bank access to a master account. Background of case. Custodia applied for a master account in October 2020 and filed a lawsuit against the central bank in June 2022 over allegations that the Fed engaged in an unlawful delay in processing its application. The Fed rejected Custodia's application in 2023, citing the bank's connections to the crypto space in its decision. In March 2024, a judge supported the Fed's decision, denying Custodia an opportunity to have its application reviewed. Unfortunately for Custodia, its application was caught in the current of federal regulators' aggressive, coordinated efforts to debank the digital asset industry, said Verrilli in the July 3rd filing. On behalf of the Blockchain Association, the former Solicitor General cited January 2023 statements from the Federal Reserve, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, and the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency claiming crypto was highly likely to be inconsistent with safe and sound banking practices. The Fed rejected Custodia's application for a master account after the coordinated statement from the federal regulators. Verrilli added, "Through no fault of its own, Custodia became the focus of federal banking regulators' campaign to isolate the digital asset industry from the greater national economy." Other interested parties have filed similar amicus briefs supporting Custodia's appeal, including former U.S. Senator Pat Toomey, Wyoming Secretary of State Chuck Gray, and members of the U.S. Senate Banking Committee and House Financial Services Committee. Paul Clement, another former U.S. Solicitor General, filed a brief for the Digital Chamber and Global Blockchain Business Council that claimed Custodia had fallen into disfavor with federal regulators. It's unclear when the appellate court may decide on the Custodia request. It is also likely that the judges may consider a June 28th Supreme Court opinion overturning the Chevron doctrine in its decision. A majority of justices in the highest court overturned the precedent requiring courts to defer to federal agencies' interpretation of the law, which could apply to the Federal Reserve's decision on Custodia's application for a master account. On July 10th, the U.S. House of Representatives will reconsider a resolution to overturn a Securities and Exchange Commission accounting rule that has prevented banks from handling crypto. Despite initially passing in both the House and Senate, President Joe Biden vetoed the legislation in May. The House can override the veto with a 2/3 majority vote. So this concludes Crypto Top Headlines. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you all for watching Crypto Top Headlines, bringing crypto's news to you.